what it is. It's the Diamonds in the Rough podcast. Wake up. Yeah. Wake up. I said, wake up. It ain't time to go to bed yet. We got special guest Joshua Bonnett up in this thing. And you're listening to his music right now, baby. Joshua Bonnett. He's an artist, producer, originally from Phoenix, Arizona. Currently lives in Amarillo, Texas, married with two precious daughters. Has been singing since the age of 6. His older brother used to record them singing Usher and other R&B artists on cassette tapes. Shows you how old he is. And he started writing songs at the age of 9, started rapping in high school, and started producing in college. And he's been a part of 3 music groups, including a group with yours truly, R.A.R.E., Rhythm and Rap Evangelist. Started doing solo music in college and put out a couple of projects as a solo artist. His latest project came out last year, and you're listening to it right now. It's called 111, baby. And last year, he began focusing on building up his production business called Beautiful Noise Productions. Beautiful Noise Productions, baby. And he's produced a wide variety of styles, but mainly hip-hop, R&B, and pop. You're now listening to the sounds of Joshua Bonnett on the Diamonds in the Rough podcast with Almasi, baby. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the vibes. Enjoy the vibes. Enjoy the vibes. I said enjoy the vibes, yeah. Can't stop the vibes, yeah. Said enjoy the vibes, babe, yeah. Enjoy the vibes, yeah. Oh yeah.
Wake up, it's 111.
We gonna bring him in as soon as he ready. Yeah. And there you go right there, baby. Yeah. This thing like we never left. Put everything on the shelf. Put your worries on the shelf. I put your worries on the shelf. I put your worries on the shelf. Joshua Bonnett himself.
What up?
Yeah, buddy. Back in this thing, baby. It's the Diamonds in the Rough podcast with Joshua Bonnett. What's really good? How you feeling?
It's good, bro. Good, man. How you feeling?
That's what's up. Good. God is good. All the time.
He's got a headphone in here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, I tried.
Yeah. Welcome to the Diamonds in the Rough podcast, man.
Appreciate it, bro. So it might be a little lag. I tried to do it on my computer, but
don't worry
for some reason it didn't work. So
don't worry about that. The show goes on. The show must go on. You know about show business.
Yes, sir.
The show must go on.
Let's keep
this thing going. Don't worry about nothing. I ain't worried. You ain't worried. Ain't nobody worried.
We good.
We good, man. So yeah, I got a couple questions for you. Let's see. So when did you know that you had this musical talent as far as singing, making music, and dancing? When did you know that this is something that I'm gonna want to do for the rest of my life?
Man, probably honestly since I was a kid, man, probably 5, 6 years old. Like I said,
Mm-hmm.
like I started singing at around 5 or 6. I was always dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Like honestly, when I was a kid, probably up until I was about maybe 7 or 8, like I didn't know how to dance at all. Like I was like a horrible dancer. And
What?
then yeah, and then what I started doing was watching music videos and stuff. Like I would watch Usher music videos, like a lot of these boy bands, these R&B groups and stuff. They used to have all the dance routines and the videos and stuff, and I would just watch them and practice them and study it, and I eventually got good at it, and I just started doing it more and practice more, and I eventually got better at it. So, and the same with singing, the same with rapping, same with producing. Just constantly working, practicing, studying different artists, studying different producers, and just trying different things out and trying to build and perfect the craft, man. So it was always a passion
That's
of
what's
mine,
up.
man, since a kid. So
That's what's up.
yeah.
That's what's up, man. And you still doing it. You still doing your thing, man. That's what's up.
Yes, sir. Got to keep doing it, man. I can't if I'm not
Yeah,
doing it,
bro.
I don't feel right, you know. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see what else. What else the people might want to know. So you say you from Phoenix, Arizona, right?
Yes, sir. I'm originally from Phoenix, Arizona. Born and raised there.
So let people,
Um,
yeah, let everybody know what like how you got to be where you are today.
yeah. So I grew up Phoenix, Arizona. Uh, Probably up until I was about 8 or 9, and then my mom, she got married to my stepdad, and I call him dad because he was there. He took me in as his own, and so I call him dad. But he was in the military at the time, and so we moved. We moved a couple different places. So I lived in California. We lived in California for a little bit, and even spent a little bit of time in Hawaii. Um, so
Mm-hmm.
that was a cool experience being in Hawaii. Uh, and then he spent about a year or so in Afghanistan, and we went back to Phoenix while he was there. And then he ended up retiring in Texas. So
Mm-hmm.
for some reason, my mom, she wanted to move to San Antonio, Texas. I really don't know why, but uh,
To this day.
so so that's yeah. So that's where we ended up in San Antonio, Converse, Texas specifically. And
Mm-hmm.
that's where me and you met. In high school at
Yep.
Justin High School. J Rock, let's go.
Yep. J
Uh,
Rock.
yes,
What it
sir.
is.
But yeah, so and then after graduating, I went to college up in Abilene, Texas, just like
Mm-hmm.
West Texas. So I went to a
Mm-hmm.
Christian university up there. I met my wife there. Um, we got married.
Yep. Big ups to your wife.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah. So we got married shortly after college, and then ended up moving to Colorado. Spent some time in Denver for about a few years. And then we had our first daughter while we were there in Colorado. Um, and she
Mm-hmm.
somehow convinced me. So my wife is from Amarillo, Texas. That's how I ended up here in Amarillo.
Mm-hmm.
So she somehow convinced me to move to Amarillo. But yeah, we've been here
Okay.
ever since. Been here since about 2017, and now we have another daughter as well. She just turned 1, so I got 2 daughters. One's 4 and the other one's 1.
And they both.
Oh, appreciate it, bro. Yes, sir.
They both up there dancing. Uh, uh, uh.
Yeah,
That's so
man.
loud, bro.
You already know, man. So, yeah, man, it's beautiful, man. I love it. Love having a family. You know, love. I do a day job where I teach, education. I teach prevention and different stuff like that. I'm able to teach kids
Mm-hmm.
how to make beats, music production stuff through my job too. So that's pretty dope. And then
Mm-hmm.
of course, still doing my music. Still pursuing that and pursuing the production business as well. So just trying to grow it, trying to build it, man, and keep it going. So
That's what's up. And go ahead and remind everybody what the name of your production business is.
it's Beautiful Noise
Where they can find.
Productions. Yeah, Beautiful Noise Productions. And you could find it. You can find me on my website, beautifulnoiseproductions.com. And then I'm also on Instagram, Beautiful Noise Productions on Instagram. Also, Joshua _B91 on Instagram. And then I'm on Facebook as well, Beautiful Noise Productions. So, yeah, I got some dope beats on there, man. So, yeah, check them out if you're watching this. After hit up my website, if you an artist watching this or if you know any artists that need quality dope beats for a really affordable price, man, like go hit up my website. I also do custom beats as well. So, yeah,
Okay.
it's dope.
That's what's up, man. So this particular album that we about to play, 111. 111, when did you create that and what inspired you to create this right here?
111. So I started working on 111 in it's 2021. The album came out in 2020. I started working on 111 in 2019. So like at the very beginning of 2019. So it was about a year in the making. I really wanted to take my time on this project and make it sound the best that it could sound. And so I started working on it in 2019. The title 111, the inspiration for the title of the album came from something that I believe that God showed me. And so back in like 2012, I started seeing 111 everywhere. I started seeing it like on the clock, on the the radio. I started seeing it just everywhere, license plates, like wherever. I started seeing it all over the place. And at first I thought it was just like a coincidence, like, okay, I'm just seeing this number. But I was seeing it like every day, consistently. And I was like, this is interesting. Like, I wonder if this means anything, and I know there's a lot, like the Bible talks a lot about specific numbers that have significance, And so I started looking into that number, the number one, the number 111. And the number one is it's kind of symbolic of a new beginning, a new start, that kind of thing, a fresh start. And so I was like, this is interesting. And that, like at that time in 2019, I had gotten to a point in my music and, just what I was doing with pursuing the craft, to where I just wanted to kind of start over, I had put out some stuff before that and it wasn't my best. I didn't put 100% of my effort into it. I didn't do the best that I knew I could do. And it was subpar, like it sounded okay.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
So I got to a point where I had to have some hard conversations with people, that were being honest with me and being real. And they straight up just told me, like, your music sounds okay, but I know you could do better than that. Like you have way more potential than that. and it was kind of hard for me to hear at first because I was thinking like, oh, this is dope though. Like what? But you know, when I really took a look at it and thought about it, I was like, you know what, they were right, you know. And so I had to really take a look in the mirror and reevaluate just how I approach my music. And so I ended up taking all the music I had up, like on all the platforms. I took everything down, and I just basically was like, I'm just gonna start over, start from scratch. And so that's where the 111 came in. And I took a year, worked on this album for a year, and put it out last year. And man, the response was super dope, man. It was a crazy response, and got a lot of great feedback on it. So I mean, yeah, by far my best project that I've ever done. So, but and
that's what's up. Hey, I definitely agree because I was listening to it earlier, and I listened to it when it first came out too, and I was just like, yo, this sounds dope. Like these beats is fire. The production is nice. Your voice got better. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been singing since we was teenagers, and now we almost we almost 30 up here now.
Yeah, I just hit 30, man. Yeah, so you know.
You just hit.
Yeah, man.
I'm 20. Yeah. Just turned 28. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
Man, we getting up there, bro.
Yeah, man. You definitely did your thing. So, speaking of new beginnings and 111, we're gonna go ahead and start off. But first, I want to say 2019. If you add those numbers together, 2 + 1 is 3. 3 + 9 is 12. 1 + 2 is 3, and then 1 + 1 + 1 is 3. So you was just in alignment, my bro.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So let's go ahead and we're gonna start off with "Learn to Love" by featuring Jessica Kane.
Yes.
We're gonna let this thing rock out a little bit. You're now listening to the Diamonds in the Rough podcast with Joshua Bonnett.
Life should lead your ways. It gives us so much pain. It's easy to act like it ain't a thing. Sometimes I just hate it, but I just might be making contributions. Cause I complain I keep doing the same thing. Hoping by some miracle I'll see a change. Wish I could change the world, but I'm just one man. But I still believe that God is love. Can we learn? Can we learn to love? Cause we can break all the walls in front of us. Getting all the pain, can't keep running away. Cause we so much more than we aiming for. Would you deserve to show us the way?
Big shout out to Jessica Kane on the track.
Yes, sir.
So much confusion in this world, so much abuse in this world, so much malice in this world, so much about me. We need to humble ourselves and care for those in need. We need to build each other up, not tear each other down. Time to stop playing around. Can we learn?
Kill them.
can't give them too much, bro. We can't give them too much, bro.
Hey.
And they're going to flag us, too. They're going to flag us.
Right.
Can't give them too much. Yo, tell us a little bit about that track, bro.
All right, so that track, that was actually one of the first tracks that I started working on for that album. So it's called "Learn to Love," and it's featuring the Miss Talented Jessica Kane. That's actually Christina Pitt. Well, her name's Christina Washington now, but Christina Pitts. That's actually her older sister on that track. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's her older sister.
That's what's up.
Yep, and so I asked her to get on that track with me because as soon as I heard, well, I actually produced the track, and then I had one of my good friends that met from Denver. I had him go and kind of like beef it up a little bit, beef up the track. And so he beefed up the track, and then we recorded it. I had Jessica get on it. She killed the vocals, and then he mixed and mastered it. And so, but the song, I mean, basically the song is about, just like it says, just like the title suggests, learn to love, like with all the crazy stuff that's going on in the world, we need to learn how to love better, learn how to love people better, learn how to love God more, trust God more, in order for us to really progress forward the way we need to. And so, I thought that was a dope message, and like everything just kind of like worked out smoothly with the collaboration. And so, and it was funny because she actually didn't think she sounded that great on her verse, and I was like, "What? Like you tripping? Like you sounded dope." So
that's usually how it goes, bro. That's usually how it goes, man.
Yeah, she was like nitpicking and trying to find everything wrong with her verse, and I was like, "No, your verse sounds great. Like you did awesome." So yeah, it came out real nice, man, and it got received real well. So a lot of people really appreciate the message.
That's what's up, bro. Well, shoot, speaking of having a lady on your track, we're going to go into the next one. And this one is featuring little Charlotte Bonnett.
Hey.
Charlotte Bonnett.
Yeah.
This one right here is called Charlotte's Chick-fil-A song. Y'all going to love this one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hold up. Hey. Ah.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey. Hold up.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
precious, bro.
Ah,
So precious, bro.
appreciate it.
So you got
Appreciate it.
Charlotte, and Shyla. Charlotte is your oldest daughter, right?
Yes, sir. Yep, she's the oldest one. She's 4. She'll be 5 in April.
That's what's up.
And then the other one, the youngest one.
So how did that
All right, say that again. I didn't hear you.
I said, how did that track come about?
Yeah, that track was kind of a last minute addition to the album because she actually it was like maybe like 6 months or so prior to when I put out the album. We had took her to Chick-fil-A to get a Chick-fil-A meal, kids meal, and she was in the back seat like eating her Chick-fil-A, and she just like made up this song about Chick-fil-A, and she was just singing it, and so I got my phone and started recording it on the voice memo, and then I had got it. I had did that and just kind of forgot about it. But then I was listening to my voice memos later, and I found that. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about this. And so I was like, this would be kind of dope if we like made this into an actual song. And so I like took that recording, and then I like built a beat around that, and then I had her record a few extra vocals and stuff over it, and we made it into a track. And so, and I was
That's
like,
dope. You made that beat?
Yeah, I made that beat. Yeah, so.
That's what's
Yeah, I
up,
was
bro.
like, I'm gonna put this on the album. I was like, this would be and it's crazy because that's actually a lot of people's favorite tracks on the album, which is crazy.
Nah, that's my favorite joint, dog.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
favorite joint, son. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, that joint knocks, man.
Right, for real. It's definitely a divine sound.
Yes,
Definitely
sir.
divine. And with that being said, we're going to go with the next track. It's called So Divine featuring Theo Blue.
Yes, sir.
Let's let this beat rock.
Let's get it.
Hey. 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 You're now listening to the Diamonds in the Rough podcast, baby. With Almasi and Joshua Bonnett. So divine.
Yeah.
Girl, you're gonna shine. I'm so proud to call you mine. Everything gonna be alright. 'Cause girl, you're so divine. Girl, you know you're the best. If you don't, girl, now you know. You help relieve my stress. With your corny jokes and the way you laugh, you make me feel like I'm blessed. And I love the way that you dress. And you ain't concerned about fitting in, you're just doing you finesse. We got our issues, we got our ups and downs, but you make me better. At times I be tripping out. They say we lost our minds, said we wouldn't.
Oh yeah, shout out to Jay Alley. Jay Alley in this jump.
That's good, Jay Alley. John Ryan. Hey.
I'm so proud to call you mine. Everything gonna be alright. 'Cause girl, you're so divine. You're the best kind of design. Girl, you're gonna shine. I'm so proud to call you mine. Everything gonna be alright. 'Cause girl, you're so divine. We both know you got flaws, and we both know I got flaws. But baby, all in all, we forget what we go. I mean, we get back up when we fall. And you're such a beautiful mama, don't like no drama. I don't got millions of dollars, but you ain't more than them commas. We got our issues, we got our ups and downs, but you make me better. At times I be tripping out. They say we lost our minds, said we wouldn't last, but I'm not even mad. I just hope they get glad. Girl, you're gonna shine.
So
Yeah.
divine. Sorry,
Yes,
we had to cut
sir.
off the Blue, man.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But
His
y'all go
verse is dope. Go check
out
that
there.
song out.
The link is in the description. This is the Diamonds in the Rough podcast with Joshua Bonnett. Go ahead and check out his music. The link is in the description. It's also a Cash App. So if y'all have, I don't know, 50 cents, $1, $1,000, $1 million, whatever you want to give, go ahead and bless that man. Please help that man out. You know what I'm saying? That was
Hey, you
so
know.
divine. So, did you make that beat too?
No, I didn't make that one. I got that beat from a producer I came across on Instagram actually.
Okay, that's just
Yeah, so she's from like somewhere in South America. I can't remember what country, but she's from somewhere in South America, and she's a dope producer. She goes by Maria the Tang, and she's a dope producer. Hit her
how
up
do you
on
spell?
Instagram.
The thing?
So it's Maria the Tang, Tang, all one word.
Okay.
And yeah, hit her up on IG. I mean, she's a super dope producer. Like she has a huge following too. So
I'll look her up right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
So
let's see. So, who is Theo Blue? I don't think I'm familiar with Theo Blue.
yeah, Theo Blue is that's a real good friend of mine. We know each other. We did music together and stuff back in college, and he actually started to get pretty well known as a Christian hip hop artist. So he's been on some platforms in the CHH world. But yeah, he's a dope rapper. Like he's super cold. Like, so definitely check out some of his stuff too on IG as well. He got stuff on all platforms as well.
To my man's just up. Is you back? So what's his Instagram?
It kind of froze a little bit. His Instagram just Theo Blue. Yep, just Theo Blue on Instagram. TheoBlue. Yep.
Official.
Yes, sir.
Official Theo Blue.
Actually, it's
trying to look.
I think it's Hey, it's Theo Blue. I think it's Hey, it's Theo Blue. Yeah.
Hey, it's Theo Blue.
Yeah.
Can't find him right now, but we'll find him
later. Yeah. If you, I'll put his. Yes, sir. I'll put his information in the comments and stuff. But yeah.
Bet. That's what's up. So let's go ahead and get on to the next track. I'll probably play a couple of them joints, couple more. And then dudes got to get out of here because we got work in the morning.
Yes, sir. You already know.
This one right here is called The One, and it's one of my favorites. The One by Joshua Bonnett here on the Diamonds in the Rough podcast, baby. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Yeah. I'll be so right back.
Yeah.
You are the reason I smile the way I do. Life would be so dim if I didn't have you. I'm so in love. You're the woman I love. No other woman compares. Your eyes are full of sunshine. That's why I can't help but stare. You're delicate but so strong. I would never want to do you wrong. Please always keep me in your heart. I would never want to grow apart. This life we're building together, girl. It's so nice through the stormy weather, baby. God made us the perfect team. You are the reason I smile today. Life would be so dim if I didn't have you. I'm so in love. You are the one I can't hide. Gotta show you off, you're my pride. Your beauty can't be measured. No skill could ever suffice. I can't help but get lost in your mysterious eyes. It's right, we're building together, girl. It's so nice through the stormy weather, baby. Let's keep chasing all our dreams. There's no stopping you and me. God made us the perfect team.
Yeah, he's back. He's back.
Yeah.
Hey.
Life would be so dim if I didn't have you. I'm so in love. You are the one, my lifetime.
The one, yo, that joint is a vibe, bro. Vibe. So relaxing.
Hey.
So relaxing. Perfect song to just drive to.
Hey.
First thing in the morning, you driving to work, driving back home from work. All of that, man.
Yes,
Tell me
sir.
about that joint, the one.
That one, man, that's definitely one of my favorite joints on there. So I got that. That beat is produced by a producer I came across on BeatStars, actually. It's a producer out of Mexico. Yeah, producer out of Mexico. And I was like, when I heard that beat, I was like, yeah, this joint is hot, man. This joint is smooth. Like, I was like, I got to do something to this. So got the beat, and then actually I had Chris Lee. Shout out to Chris Lee. He wrote the hook for that month.
Shout out to Chris Lee.
Yes, sir. United Destiny Entertainment. You know, he wrote the hook for that, and I wrote the verses, and then my older brother actually wrote that bridge part. So, yeah, man, it was a full collaborative effort on that song, but it just came out super nice, man. Like the whole vibe, man. It's just got that chill vibe, like it just like you said, something you just ride in the car, just vibe out to. So, and you know, it was definitely a tribute, a shout out to our beautiful wife, you know. And so I had a few joints on there that was, you know, talking about her. So she's one lucky woman, you know. But yeah.
Yo, speaking about her being a lucky woman and being the one and only, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead and get into the next track. This one right here is called 2 Words. And can you guess what those 2 words are? This is 2 Words by Joshua Bonnett on the Diamonds in the Rough podcast, baby, with Almasi.
Let's get it.
United Destiny Entertainment in this love.
Yes, sir.
We both said 2 words and we meant them, so we couldn't word. And sometimes it hurt, but our fire still burning. We both said 2 words and we meant them, so we couldn't word. And sometimes it hurt, but our fire still burning. You know I still remember when we first said those words. We were 2 lovebirds. They said we were absurd. Forget such a young age, 23, barely out of college, but we did our thing. And we still growing, still trying to learn each other. 6 years and 2 kids later, and we still love each other. Might not be a long time to some, but others didn't make it this long. So to the Lord, I'm thankful and I'm grateful to be in this relationship that's so divine and sacred. Marriage is taboo nowadays, but we are proof that's what I want to be the ones that make people want the kind of love we got. Want to be by your side until my heart completely lost. Two words and we with them, so we couldn't word. And sometimes it hurt, but our fire still burning. We both said 2 words and we with them, so we couldn't word. And sometimes it hurt, but our fire still burning. We gotta keep pressing on, even though
Yeah, that was a little bit of words, y'all. A little bit of 2 words by Bonnett. Hey. And what are those 2 words, man? What's those 2 words, man?
2 words. The 2 words are what you say when you commit your life to another person. I do.
Yeah. Yeah. See, all right, so tell me about the ups and the downs, the ins, the outs, everything that comes with your perspective in marriage. Because I'm from New York City and not a lot of people get married, man. There's a lot of baby mamas, a lot of baby daddies out here.
Yeah.
And ain't too many people get married. So I've never had a close, immediate, like my parents were never married. They were together for about 17 years.
Yeah.
17 years. Then they had split up. Whatever problems that they had to do what they had to do. And but there are some marriages out there, and there are some people who are able to stick it out and really make this thing work. Tell me about how you're able to make it work, man.
Yeah, that's a great question. Man, so, similar to you, I grew up not seeing a whole lot of examples of a good marriage or a marriage at all. And if it was, it wasn't a healthy marriage. A lot of the people in my family, you just didn't see that, And I didn't really see that until my mom got married to my stepdad. And they had a healthy marriage, and they were going strong, and they're still going strong to this day. They've been married 20 plus years. Shout out to them. Shout out to the parents. Yeah.
For real.
And so, yeah. But other than that, I really didn't see any true or real examples of a healthy marriage. And so there was a lot of divorce, a lot of broken homes, different stuff like that. And, it was similar for my wife. She didn't see a lot of that stuff growing up either. And so for both of us, we wanted to be different. We wanted to break the generational curses, different stuff like that, man, and really be in a committed marriage and choose to love each other and choose to pursue each other every day, because you could fall in love with somebody, but after the feelings and the butterflies and all that stuff goes away, you have to choose to still love them and keep loving them and keep pursuing them, because if not, then it's just not going to work out, So love is
man.
Yeah, so it's a choice that you have to make, and it's a commitment that you have to be willing to fight for. And so, yeah, it's a daily fight, man, and everything is not sunshine and rainbows all the time, but overall, it's beautiful. Marriage is a beautiful thing, and I think people should get married. Like, if you think about getting married, get married. You know, like, it's not for everybody, but like, if you think about getting married, if that's something you desire to do, then, you know, go for it.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, shoot, so you consider yourself being married to one of your best friends, if not your best friend, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, without a doubt.
So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and play this one. Got You Back. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
That
sir.
one's about friends, right?
Yeah, that's about friends, and it's a little bit about family too. So that one's kind of about the ups and downs of that. But yeah, it's definitely,
Okay.
yeah, it comes from a real place for sure.
Let's go ahead and get it to Got You Back, Got Your Back
Yeah.
by Joshua Bonnett. This is the Diamonds in the Rough podcast with Almasi, baby.
Oh, what's up, brother? Hey, man. Like, I gotta be honest with you. I mean, that's what friends are for, right? Check it out. Ain't nobody got your back like me, bro. I was rolling with you when you had $0 in your bank account and 8 followers on your Instagram account. Back before you got the job call in the house, before the wife, before the kids, before college, when we were kids, before we saw the world differently. Before we didn't want the same things, but time and experience change things. We talk less and less every year, and when we do, it ain't much to hear, it ain't much to say. How did we get here? We were Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff, like Shaq and Kobe, Clay and Steph. But it seems these days it ain't too much depth to this friendship. My holding on was left. Maybe I'm being dramatic, but it's just how I felt. And frankly, I'm mad at you for putting me on the shelf, but I can't complain, did the same thing myself. Yeah, I did the same thing myself.
Oh no, not you.
Yeah. In a long, this lonely road, I've seen how the story goes. Turn the page from day to day. We all can see how things have changed. We all can see how things have changed. We all can see how things have changed. Ain't nobody got your back like me, fam. You my kinfolk, same family tree, man. When we were little kids, hooping on the street and picking fights with the neighborhood kids. And before you got caught, me and you, we always ran. Always trying to dress fresh, cooler than a fan. 10 plus years later, and we barely talk. Facebook's like here and there, but that's really y'all. Both got our own families, but our wives and kids don't know each other's names, man. It's sad to see. Guess we just grew apart. Is it either of our faults? Well, I'll take the blame for everything on my part. I just hope that we can find other people who go long flights. Kids are really busy, but I purposely still talk. And a few times we do see each other that we wouldn't just engage in shallow small talking other empty words just to fill in all the pause. This is really hard for me to call you and share my heart, but I love you.
Ooh. And we have to cut that off right there. We have to cut that off right there,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Oh man, hey, those words hit home, bro.
Yeah, man.
For real. Got your back. Tell me about that track, man.
Man, that joint is. I feel like a lot of people would be able to relate to that. You know, it definitely came from a real place of, you know, having friends, you know, whether it's old friends that I was close to that kind of fell off or whatever, you know, because, you know, reasons for that we're both to blame for, you know. And even family, you know, family that I was once really close with, yeah, we kind of fell off because we didn't prioritize each other anymore, you know. And so just kind of speaking about the reality of that and just being real and honest about it, about how, my feelings about it, but then also saying like, I still got your back. Like I still got you. Like even if we're not as close as we once were, like I still got you.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like
Yeah,
a lot of
that's
people
real.
can relate to that.
Yeah, I definitely can relate to that because I'm dealing with that myself. I just moved back to New York, so I got this apartment and everything. I'm living by myself. I've been here for what, 1, 2, 3 months now. Haven't had any company over. It's just been me, bro. Haven't
Oh
had no
man.
family, no friends, nothing. But you know what I'm saying? It was tough at first. It was tough. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with my downtime and everything. But now I'm starting to realize, sometimes it's a blessing in disguise. And as you get older, you do need that time to yourself. You need to be able to reflect. And you know what I'm saying? A person is always a text or a call away. You could just give them a text and they'll hit you back whenever they get a chance. And you
Yeah,
can't take it personal. And like everybody has a whole lot of stuff on their mind, different demons that they fight. And you know what I'm saying?
most definitely.
Meditating and talking to God. Sometimes you need that time so that you can listen to what God is trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You can never take a person. And sometimes we even got the power to speak to people telepathically, bro, and bring that energy to them. Let them know that you love them, and you know what I'm saying. You'll have that covering around them,
Absolutely.
that protection and that comfort that you can give them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, bro, that's definitely a song that I can relate to. So I'm gonna play maybe 2 more songs. Then we got to get up out of here.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of speaking of speaking of love and high feelings, and speaking of falling off and those low feelings, we gonna play this track right here. It's called Roller Coaster. Roller
Hey.
Coaster. Triple Bonnett, and this is the Diamonds in a Rough podcast, baby.
Life is a roller coaster. We're all just on the ride. We can't control everything that happens, though we try. Like they're friends, cause you wanna know. Can't just tell them all your plans. They might step on your toes. Can't shake everybody hands. It's sad, but it's the truth. Just hold on to those who can. They might act like they're your friends, cause you wanna know. Can't just tell them all your plans. I try to let you go. Can't shake everybody hands. It's sad, but it's the truth. Just hold on to those who can. I've been learning about myself, self-awareness, mental health. Can't just push that to the side. Gotta tackle all that pride. God is real, best believe it. If not, then what you believe in. Everyone believe in something. I happen to believe Jesus. I've been learning about myself, self-awareness, mental health. Can't just push that to the side. Tackle all that pride. God is real, best believe it. If not, then what you believe in. Everyone believe in something. I happen to believe Jesus. Life is a roller coaster. We're all just on the ride. We can't control everything that happens, though we try. Life is a roller coaster. We're all just on the ride. We can't control everything that happens, though we try.
Ooh! Oh my gosh, bro. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, hold up. Hold up. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, that was that roller coaster by Joshua Bonnett, the man himself. You see him, you see him,
Yeah,
you see him. He right here. You see him.
let's get it. Yeah,
Yo, that joint sound like you remember the keyboard that Miss Cheryl had?
yeah.
And you go do 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 do
That's it.
do bop do 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 bop do 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 do. Oh man, that was
Yeah.
all acapella, minus the of course the little percussion towards the end, but that was all your voice, right?
Yes, sir. Yep. That was all vocals.
Ooh,
Yeah,
ooh,
yeah, man. You know that it's that.
nasty.
You know it's that choir, that chorale in me, man. Like
Ooh.
you got
Bro,
it.
you did that, bro. You did that, bro.
Hey, I appreciate it, bro. It was fun. I had fun doing that one, definitely.
Yeah, man. For real, like, but I know it wasn't easy though, bro. A lot of people think that this music is easy. Everybody thinks, oh, it sounds good. You must have had so much fun doing it. But let people know how tough this really is, like, especially that track in particular.
Yeah, it's definitely tough. It's definitely not easy, especially doing the harmonies, coming up with the different melodies, that stacking the harmonies and stuff on top of it. You gotta really
Mm-hmm.
you gotta really know your music. You gotta really have an ear for it, you know. And so
Mm-hmm.
and being in choir and stuff, being in chorale and stuff like that in high school really helped me with that, because like I was able to learn all of that stuff, how to, you know, pick up and have an ear for that, how to develop an ear for all of that stuff. And so it comes a little bit easier for like artists like me and you who have had that kind of training, but it's still, you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's still challenging sometimes to try to put all that together. So yeah, but you know, I
Yeah,
love harmony, I love acapella, all that stuff. So
especially as you get older and you know you got kids. I don't even have kids. I can't even imagine having so much on your mind. And with me not even having kids, as I'm getting older and I have more stuff on my mind, your mind starts to get a little bit slower, just a little bit. Like different parts of your brain get faster and sharper, and then other parts start to slow down, and then you're just thinking about a whole lot. And you got a lot of tension, you know, from the day, and
yeah,
you want to let it out, but then like even hear the harmony right now. It's like,
yeah,
so
man,
I definitely can relate.
absolutely, yeah.
Ooh,
Especially having, like you
ooh.
said, having a family, having kids and stuff. You know, it makes it even just with pursuing music. You know, like I have a full-time job, I
Mm-hmm.
have a wife, I have kids. So like a lot of my time is already occupied, and so, you know, but because I love doing music so much and it's a passion of mine, and I don't feel right if I'm not doing it, then I'll make a sacrifice and stay up late, you know, and work on music, you know, when the kids are asleep or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll stay up late and work on stuff because I love doing it that much that I'm willing to sacrifice that time, you know, and because, you know, that's what I love to do. So if you love to do it, you're going to make time for it,
Definitely,
you know.
definitely, bro. And uh, I would say, bro, keep on doing it as long as you got the passion. Keep on doing it. Put your stuff out there. If nobody listen to it, I'll listen to it. It'll help keep me going, bro. Because I was listening to your album this weekend, and I'm just like, when I'm listening to it, well, I start off the day. So I'm living in New York, and there's a lot of tension here in New York. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. You have to experience it for yourself to know what I'm talking about. And
Mm.
And a lot of times I'll listen to other people's music and just get inspired, and it'll just help me to forget about the person that's honking behind me, or forget about the person who's flicking me off crossing the street or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
just keep on doing your thing, bro. Keep on doing it. As long as you got the passion for it, let it out. It's therapy. It'll keep you from doing something crazy. Because the older we get, the more tension comes, bro.
yeah,
And
most definitely.
definitely keep that up. keep that up, but we not gonna stay up too long. You know what I'm saying? Soon we're gonna have to fall asleep. I don't know if you get the segue. So we about to play. This is the last song we about to play right here, and there's actually a video out to it right now. It's on YouTube, right? It's called Fall.
Yes, sir. Yep, go check that out on YouTube. It's dope.
Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and play this last one, and then we're going to close it out. You know how we do. It's the Diamonds in the Rough podcast, baby. I go by the name of Almasi, and we here with Joshua Bonnett, and we about to play Fall by Joshua Bonnett right now.
Yeah.
How many Davids we got in the building? How many Davids we got up in the building?
Yeah.
Y'all check out the video to this, y'all. Whenever this is over, Joshua Bonnett. The song is called Fall on the Diamonds in the Rough podcast.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't really know what's going on. We do what we want. Ain't nothing wrong if it makes you happy. That's what we say. What happens when that feeling it goes away. It goes away. It goes away. Yeah. 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 Woo.
Hey, shout out to Tia Lene up in it, John.
Hey, what's good?
Maybe I'm not, don't gotta use a whole lot of words to say a lot. Jesus, 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 Jesus. That's who I call. I see so many demons scheming, crushing dreams, but they gon' fall. They gon' fall. They gon' fall.
Yeah.
Let the beat rock.
Yeah.
I don't really know what's going on. We do what we want. Seems like nothing wrong if it makes you happy, do it. That's what we say. What happens when that feeling goes away? It goes away. It goes away. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I'm just talking. Maybe
No, you're
I'm
not.
Ain't gotta use a whole lot of words to say a lot. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Yeah. That's who I call. I see so many demons scheming, interrupting dreams. But they gon' fall. They gon' fall.
Hey.
They gon' fall. Yeah. Yeah, they gon' fall. Said 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 they gon' fall.
All right.
Said they gon' fall. Said they gon' fall. They gon' fall. They gon' fall.
They got.
They gon' fall. They gon' fall. They gon'
Keep
fall.
on. Keep on.
They gon' fall.
Thank you, God. Hold on. 2, 3, 4, and fall.
Man.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes, sir.
That was Fall by the man himself, Joshua Bonnett, here on the Diamonds in the Rough podcast with Almasi, baby.
Yes, sir. What's good?
I want to say thank you. I really appreciate you for coming through, putting the kids to bed, putting them to sleep, and coming through with your boy, man.
You all right?
I really appreciate it. It's been a long time. We go way back, bro. And I'm so glad we stayed in touch. Real talk, I'm glad you're doing well. Glad you got a nice, healthy, beautiful family. Great energy. Keep doing your thing, bro. Stay encouraged. Keep encouraging yourself. Always thank God through the roller coasters, through the storm. You got a little David inside of you, just like I got a little David inside of me. We're going to keep on slaying these giants, boys, figuratively speaking.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yes, sir, man.
And,
you already know, man. Appreciate you having me on the podcast.
Anything else?
Yeah, man. You know, I appreciate you having me on the podcast, bro. It's been a dope time. It's been a fun time, man. Appreciate you asking me to be on here. Enjoyed listening to the music, vibing out with you, man. Yeah, man. And just I would say to the listeners, you know, keep tuning in to his podcast. You know, he's doing this every week. He's going to have new guests every week. Stay tuned. Keep tuning in. I know it's just going to continue to grow and continue to build. This is only the beginning for you, man, with this podcast. So, yeah, praying God will bless it, and praying for you up there in New York that you continue on your journey, man, that, you know, God will just continue to guide you and give you everything that you desire, everything your heart's desire, man. And, yeah, we'll continue to stay in touch, man. And you already know you owe you fam. So, yeah, man.
Absolutely.
All love.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, yeah, we're going to get up out of here, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Once again, this is Joshua Bonnett. Y'all check out his music. It's right there. The link is in the description. And also, he has a Cash App. If y'all want to send a little donation, help him get a little coffee in the morning. I don't know if you drink coffee or whatever, bro, but help him get
I do.
Get a taco in the morning over there, Amarillo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I am gonna try to have people on here. I'm gonna do my best to have people on here every week. And if nobody wants to come up on this joint, just like Justin Timberlake said, it's gonna be me. And we're gonna get up out of here.
Yes, sir.
Peace and love, bro. And we out.
Yes, sir. Peace.